Hey guys, Sonyx here. I hope you're currently having an amazing day today and life is going very well for you. I hope that your current week is treating you right. And first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for a lot of the awesome responses I had on the past few videos recently. And I feel like we're slowly starting to build a really great community. It's different from each video, of course. You know, we might get new people and we might get different responses, but so far, you know, in a nice slow way, we're building something wonderful here. And I just want to say thank you for being a part of that, because my goal for this channel is to make it where all of you can share whatever the heck is on your mind, whatever is going on in your week, and you're not limited to any specific, you know, thing or feel like you're going to be judged. So that's the goal of this channel. I want you to feel like you're always welcome, okay? If there's nowhere else. And you know, it's kind of like Reddit, you know? Like you just say whatever the heck you want on Reddit. But this is YouTube, you know? Which is nice because, you know, you're watching gaming in the background, me playing, you know, whatever game is playing here. And yeah, so I kind of want this to be that environment for you. So I just want to say, first of all, thank you for participating if you're commenting, you know, your stories and stuff, and I like these little weekly check-ins on all of you, and I hope you don't mind because you're all my family and my friends. So here we go. So let's talk about how this week went. So this week was really good for me, actually. Like I said, I've been kind of in the slumps recently, with like feeling super lonely, feeling like I don't really belong anywhere. So I decided to take, you know, matters into my own hands. I recently started working at a job that I actually really enjoy. It took a while for me to get to that point where I feel like, oh, okay, I'm really enjoying this job, because it's a bit stressful. If I'm not, if I'm going to be honest with it, it's not an easy job. You know, it is a huge learning curve to it. And when I first started, I really didn't like it at all. I actually wanted to quit. But sticking out through with it, I realized that I really actually enjoyed doing the thing, you know, doing the job. It doesn't even feel like a job most days, because I have such a supportive atmosphere. The coworkers that I work with make it worth going. You know, and they teach me like what it means to be that person that serves others. So yeah, like I started to actually enjoy my job, and like I'm not like really that great at it. I'm still learning, because of course it's a huge learning curve for almost every job you start with. But yeah, so like long story short, I just started not too long ago. But the nice thing about it is that, you know, a lot of these coworkers have been working with each other for years now, and I'm kind of new, and I got the idea that, hey guys, why don't we do something outside of work, you know? Like, why don't we try hanging out? Let's go get some dinner and stuff. And I found a day where a lot of us were off that day, and many of them were like, yeah, let's do it, whatever. And as the day is approached, you know, like people were like getting excited. So then I invited like a good amount of people. When the day came, about 5 of us total were there, which is not that many people, you know, but it was a good amount to where I felt comfortable with, you know, and these were like my closest little coworker friend group, and I felt comfortable with them. So I was like, let's see how this turns out. And it was one of the best days ever, guys. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, we were just laughing and we were talking about the silliest stories that happen at work. We were just sharing all these little memories, these experiences. And trust me, I've just been there for like a few months, like 2 months, I think. So I haven't really, you know, 3 months. So I don't really know much. But the fact that I was able to create something that we all could share outside of work, and people were able to kind of let their hair down and just share their experiences was something that, I don't know, it just brought a smile to my face. And it was really nice, you know. Like people were able to, you know, have a place where they like I said, it's just like this channel. Like they don't feel like they're gonna be judged for what they talk about. And we're just laughing and having a few drinks, and I don't know. It was just such a great time, and it made not my day. It made my whole year. Like this is something I told them I want to do more often, and a lot of them are excited for like when's the next one, because you know, like this type of stuff doesn't really happen on a day-to-day basis. So that was and then after me and my one of my coworkers, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go use the restroom. This is one of my closer ones, and he was like, yeah, like okay, like I was like, you want to come join? Well, like not in a weird way, like I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna use the restroom, do you want to use it before we leave, you know? And he was like, yeah, sure. And it was an arcade. I was like, okay, I mean, we're already here, do you want to just, and we went to the arcade. It's like, it was unplanned. I literally did not plan it. And then he like spun it was like the Wheel of Fortune, like arcade one, and he freaking won, like the maximum won. And I was like, what? Like 1,000 tickets. So then we ended up buying these like little this matching Pikachu thing, and had this like other customer take a picture of us. It was, and we were playing other arcade games, but for some reason it made me feel like a kid again. And it was nice because it broke the routine of like the everyday lifestyle, that the grind, the 9 to 5, going to work, you know, the tip. Oh, for mine it's like, you know, longer than that, but it broke the monotony of everything. And that day kind of became a core memory for me, because I remembered all the little things about that day versus every other day that I do the same dang thing all over again. So I don't know, this is something that I just was really grateful for, and hopefully I can continue doing that, because it kind of makes people happy and everything like that. So that's my week. But you know, tell me about your week. How are you? Like I said, I wanted to make this channel kind of a place where you kind of share your weekly experiences. So that one was mine. So, you know, how's life going for you? I hope it's treating you well, and you're healthy, and if you're not, I hope you get better soon. And you know, how's school going? Because a lot of times nowadays, I know a lot of people are restarting school back in August. If you're like in high school, middle school. So are you excited for school to start up? And then if you're like in college, it never ends, right? They don't care. But also this is around the times as well for college, if you are continuing, you know, schooling in the higher education. How's that going? And just in general, like if you're working now, like do you like where you work? You know, how, you know, if you do you want to set up your own little hangout with your coworkers too? Because it was so fun. Like I just try it out, you know. You spend enough time with these people at work, and you make memories that last forever. So, you know, people have their own opinion on that. They're like, why would I want to spend more time with people I already work with when I already see them at work? But for me, it's different. It's the time you see them at work is you're working, and it's nice to be able to just share more memories and more experiences without worrying about, you know, clocking back in or getting in trouble because you're not productive with your work. Because work is work. You have to you make sure you're, you know, doing the best job that you can, putting your best foot forward. But when you're out, you know, you can do whatever the heck you want. So yeah, how's that going for you if you're working? But overall, I just want to say how grateful I am just for having the opportunity and having this channel as a way to just share the way I'm doing with life. I feel like this is kind of like the Dear Diary kind of thing, you know, and hopefully we can go on doing this for months, even years. I want you to be all part of this whole like Dear Diary. All of you, you know, keep sharing your experiences and your memories and how your week is going every single week, every time I do one of these, because we're gonna make memories together. And we're going to look back at this and we're like, dang, that was our diary right there. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this video brought a smile to your face. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please never forget, Have an amazing day and take care.